Hey man, it gonna be times where nobody's gonna believe in you. Ain't nobody gonna expect you to be and walk in what God calling you to be. But you gotta be okay with that, and then you gotta know that what God calling you to, it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's for you is for you, and it ain't meant for everybody to understand, and they not gonna understand. That's okay. But see, as you continue to grow and you continue to go through certain things, man, you just got to continue to trust God. And then you got to take that chance, man. You don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid because what's for you is for you. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what you face, no matter what you go through, you will get through it. You know what I'm saying? And you will make it. But you got to believe that for you. It's time out for, being scared and, worrying about what people think about you. Who cares? It's about you doing what you gotta do for you. You you making sure that you okay and you making sure that you get to where you trying to go. You know what I'm saying? And along that journey, people not gonna understand. People not gonna understand, but that's okay, cause everything not for them to understand. You get what I'm saying? I know you thinking like, what's going on, man? Ain't nothing going on. But I can tell you that, I'm focused. I'm focusing on what I need to be doing for me and my family. I'm focusing on what make me happy, what gonna make my family happy, and me getting to the heights and the places that God want me to be. And after having conversation, cause if you didn't know, I talk a lot, but I run into a lot of different people. They be going through a lot of different stuff, and I see that even though the struggles may not be the same, that we all going through something. You know what I'm saying? And just here recently, man, talking to one of my guys, and he having a hard time because he got a background. He got things that he did in his past that you know how they say your past will catch up to you. That's kind of the situation. I ain't gonna get off in depth with it, but it's like, man, it's a struggle. But I tell him all the time, bro, you doing good. You know what I'm saying? People say you're supposed to be here, you're supposed to do this, you'll never be this, never be that, but you proving them wrong. And I know you're not where you want to be, but you got to keep your head up and keep your faith no matter what you face with. And bro been doing an amazing job, and I know that even though it's rough, that a breakthrough gonna come. But you gotta continue to lock in on your situation. Everybody's life not the same. Things are different, people are different, situations are different. And so we just got to, really dial in on who you are, what God wants from you. What you should be doing for you and your family. What's gonna help better you? What is the steps that you need to take in this life that gonna better you? You know what I'm saying? That's a question for you. Like, what you gonna do to better your situation? Are you gonna continue to, hide? Are you gonna continue to complain? Are you gonna continue to allow the things that's going on, and because it ain't going your way, are you gonna give up? Or are you gonna keep your head on a swivel and keep on going? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I just got off work, I'm tired, but guess what I'm doing? I'm making this video because somebody out here need to hear this, you know, and I'm dedicated. This is a part of my life, and after this, I'm gonna watch the game and then I'm gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? And then my kids, and my wife, they'll be home in a little while. She finishing up doing hair, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what you gonna do to better you? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do to help you? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work out while I'm watching the game. You know what I'm saying? My dedication, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like just truly doing what you need to do for you. You know, not for nobody else, but what you need to do for you. What make you happy? What's gonna help you in your life? What gonna get you to where you trying to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's something to really think about, as you keep on going, you know, like what do you need to do? And, if you afraid, why are you afraid? Why are you afraid to do something that's gonna better you, gonna help you in the long run, that's gonna feed you and your family, that's gonna make you the best version of yourself, whatever that is. Man, take these steps. Stop being afraid, man. And even if you are afraid, do it afraid. One of the best things that I learned along my journey, if you're afraid, do it anyway. If you scared, do it anyway. Do it scared. If you uncertain, still do it. Because you will never know if you never try. You will never reach the full potential or whatever that it could have been because you never tried it. You know what I'm saying? And then you start living in regret. Then you be feeling sorry for yourself. That's not what it is. That's not what we doing this for. We trying to grow, man. We trying to grow. And if you want to get to a certain level in your life, if you want to grow financially, spiritually, emotionally, all that different stuff, you're going to have to take steps and go through this process that you never been through before. You know what I'm saying? And it's worth it. You don't have to question that. It's worth it. But you won't know that it's worth it until you make that step. You know, like I said, it's okay if you're scared. But some things you just gonna have to put behind you and move forward on. Like, everything not gonna be easy, a piece of cake, man. That's not how life works. You know, it's gonna be good times, it's gonna be bad times, it's gonna be okay times. You're gonna cry sometimes, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be down, you're gonna be mad. That's just part of life. And the sooner that you realize that, the sooner you can get on with your life. You know, and stop focusing on things that don't mean you no good. It's okay. You're gonna be okay. But you gotta do what's best for you. So it's a quick little video, but you know, I just wanted to share that because, man, it get rough, man. It really get rough. And I know what that feel like to want to give up. You know, I know what it feel like to feel like you ain't gonna never make it, or you ain't gonna never, you know, get out of your situation. I know what that feel like. But another thing I know what it feel like is to have faith and trust in God. And that's one thing that's for certain, that you can always count on him no matter what you're going through. I know for a fact that it could be whatever. You could be stuck wherever. You could be stuck in whatever. But I promise you, God will save you. God will provide. God will open up doors for you that never could have opened. You know what I'm saying? He'll take the scales off your eyes so that you can see. You know, you was blind, now you can see. You know, he will feed you, he will clothe you, but you got to trust him with all things. Not some things, all things, you know. And continue to be faithful. Continue to have discipline. You know, continue to allow him to be your guide and to love you and to show you and just to be your peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, just choose peace in your life. Just choose him. Because it's worth it. And it means a lot, man. And so, you know, it no matter what you face in this life, man, I promise you, it's gonna be okay. Just continue to put your trust in the Lord, bro. And continue to, you know, allow him to guide you and to allow him, you know, be obedient. Just allow him to mold you into what he called you to be, and to lead you and to guide you and to show you, you know, what it is that he wants you to see. Everything gonna be okay. So like I said, I just want to make this quick video to encourage you, man, to keep going. Don't lose your faith. Keep your head up and don't allow nothing to stop you. Continue to grow. Continue to be better and continue to choose God. Let's go, man.